Okay, these babies are from a first-time mom. It's Lily. She's a Rex doe. I bred her to Tommy, who we just sold a couple weeks ago. It was a lavender Rex buck. Beautiful boy. He was one that I had a hard time letting go. But I know he went to a good home. That's going to start a family for breeding purposes here in a little while. So that makes me happy. And if I choose, I can keep one of these babies. They are going to be sweet. Like I said, these were born January 31st. First time mother. She's doing an awesome job. Nervous girl. She's very nervous though, but she's done a good job with these babies. And I'm not sure, but I think this one here is going to have bluish eyes. Hey, sweetie. Let's see if I can get that focused down on his eyes. Let's see. Because you could go right behind that. I think he's going to have blue eyes, which is pretty neat. I have never had a blue-eyed rabbit, so that will be something I'll definitely keep an eye on. Very good mom. Very good mom. Like I said, she's a very nervous doe, but she has done an exceptional job with these babies. Then you have Sugar and her 4. She had 7. She lost 3. 2 she had on the cage floor, and 1 she lost on the nest box. I'm not sure what happened. They turned 4 weeks old today. They're growing well. Of course, with only 4 babies, they should have grown well. We'll do a weigh-up tonight. But she always does a good job with her babies. Her babies grow right from the time that they come out. Very good mom. It seems like for a long while they're a very, very tight family. You'll see them always right next to mom. You know how some does, like the one up above, Melania, come 4.5 weeks, she's ready to have those babies gone or to get away from the babies. But Sugar she loves being a mom. Baby's chilling with her clan. Let's see if I can get this down a little bit. She's got 6. We did a weigh-in last night. There were a few ounces off of what I was hoping for, but she's doing a good job. She's doing a good job. You know, you have to remember, we went right through the cold weather with these guys. Even though it didn't get real cold in here, it never got down below freezing in here. It was still cool. We had a few 35, 36 degree mornings. When you get the sun, it really warms up quick. In fact, right now, I think we're 27 outside, and it is 62 inside here right now. In fact, I had the one door open for a while just to get a little fresh air in here. It isn't bad, but anytime I can recycle some of that air inside here, I do. Hi, sweethearts. Hi, babies. I've already had some calls on these guys, and I haven't even advertised them yet. Of course, they're 4 weeks away from going. I don't let anybody leave this farm until they're at least 8 weeks old. And in tomorrow's video, all right, boys, in tomorrow's videos, I'll show you who is up for sale. Okay, hopefully you don't have too much sun coming in here. You're going to be able to see what I'm about ready to do. You know, I've been asking different ones to ask some questions in the comment box on what you want to see, some things explained to you. And I just had the name. Star Creamed Cookie, is that it? I just looked. Anyways, this one has responded to some of the videos for a few months now. I know has at least one rabbit, if not two, and I've watched the videos. But when you've got as many people that you follow as I do, it's hard to remember all the names and hard to remember all the details. But anyway, she asked a very, very important question, and that was how to handle your rabbits. How do you pick up your rabbits? Now, I know I have shown this. In fact, the doe that I'm going to pick up, it's a doe that I want to kind of look over. I've held off on breeding her because her weight isn't quite where she needs to be. I know with her I have to deal with blockage. She's done this twice on me. She sheds all the time, and even though she's got the hay, I still have to watch her. She's an older doe. I don't know exactly the age, but I know she had some age, and I think she was a cull. Somebody that didn't like working with her. Now, she is so much better than when we first got her, because when I just reached my hand in, she wanted to take it off. And in other videos, you saw the last litter of kits that she had. She was a lot better with me handling them. Even Daisy was really good. I was really happy with her. So, like I said, I think this is a very important question. Now, like I said, I hope you're going to be able to see. I know you're going to see a lot of rabbitries when they pick the rabbits up, they grab them by the neck. I'm not going to say that I never do. I don't like to. There are times that I do have to grab the scruff of the neck just to guide them over to where I need to be able to pick them up, but I don't like to do that. The only time I'll do that is if I've got a really aggressive doe or aggressive buck. Well, let me show you how I do this. Hopefully she'll kind of cooperate with me. Hey, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Oh, good girl. Now, she'll probably be very easy to work today. Now, what I'll usually do is I'll kind of guide him over here. Kind of slide him over to the front. Yeah, she knows where she's going. Now, if I can get my hand under her, easy, baby, easy. Yeah, she didn't like that. See, this is where I usually like to go, is this way. So I get my hands in between her back or front legs. Easy, sweetheart. Don't bite. Don't bite. She's not going to like this. Okay, just like that. Now I've got her. Now, with her, normally what I'll do is I kind of straddle her back legs with my arms here. Boy, you're shedding. Yes, you are. And then once I sit down, usually her feet will go right up against my belly. So I'm going to move the camera over here, and I'll show you what I do once I get her down. Okay, so sitting down in the chair, that was quite an experience. One of my legs on the tripod didn't want to release. Trying to hold her at the same time. I really need to get my other tripod out here. Maybe even, I just picked up a, what do they call it? GoPro Hero 7 Black. And I'm anxious to start using it. Of course, got to get all the equipment that goes with it. But anyways, I'm excited about using this. In fact, in some of the next videos, I may even try experimenting. Now, another one who has really supported this channel, I hope I pronounced your name right, Carrie Ashley. I know she asked a lot of questions about the rabbit. She is very good about giving the colors. I'm not up to date with colors, but she's very good. Oh, that one was a chestnut, and that one was a chinchilla, and I want to thank you, Carrie, for doing that. Yeah. But anyway, she had mentioned about having a table that I can do the grooming of my rabbits. And, and I explained when I replied, that is something that I've wanted to build. It's kind of narrow in between here, so I have to be careful. What my plan has been is to make something that I can have both the types of grains that I use in, to be able to put my baby scale underneath so it's protected. I don't have to keep it in my entry. Have the grooming tools in there to be able to lift the top up and have it slide down so I can get to the grain. But when it's folded back up, I can do my grooming there. I can put my scale up on top, for when I'm weighing the babies up, or if I'm weighing my does or my bucks, if I'm, just trying to check their weight, or I always weigh the does and I weigh the boys when I breed them. So I just wanted to take some time with Melania and just brush her out, kind of do an overall check. I was hoping that I could breed her this week because there's another doe that I want to breed at the same time, and she will be a first-time mom. And I always like to have two kindling at the same time, same day. That way, if I do need to have one to adopt, I have that option. With Melania, I know she does a good job with her babies, but with this other new doe who's a white Rex, first time moms, you never know what to expect with a first time mom. So one of the things, and I don't show this often, is this glove. I don't know if you can see the little things on them. This has been chewed on a few times, but this is really good for a doe that's shedding. With those little things there, it kind of grabs the fur. No, I'm not pressing hard, but you're going to see it's going to really start loosening up. And that's all I do, is I just work them. And most of the rabbits love this, especially when you get along that backbone. It's just like us, that itch. A lot of times they'll, move their backbone. They enjoy it. Now her ears are partially up, so I'm thinking that she is liking this. This girl sheds so much. I don't think I have a doe that sheds as much as this girl does. Sugar goes through a hard molt, and usually it lasts for a few weeks. But this girl, my lamb, this has been an ongoing thing. Easy, sweetie. Okay, I'm going to turn you around, honey. Turn you around so I can get on the other side. All right, we'll go this way. It's okay. We'll go on your terms. It's all right. As I was saying at the beginning of this, with her, she's gotten plugged up twice on me. I know there's been some comments when I've mentioned that I clean my pans usually every day. And, this seems like a lot of work. Well, if you're not, for me, in that case alone, just knowing that there was no manure from the night before told me that there was an issue. This was a little over a year ago, I guess. If I hadn't have seen that, I knew she didn't eat much. But there's times the rabbits will go through that. But if I didn't notice that there wasn't any manure in that tray, I might not have had her that very next night. I might not have had her that evening. So yeah, it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to clean those trays every day. But it isn't just the cleanliness. It's, you can tell a lot in a rabbit tray. If a rabbit is eating, drinking, you know how much you're usually going to have from each doe, each buck. Now I know not everybody's got the money to afford those trays or even the racks that I have. Of course, you could do these on 2x4s, you know, to hold the cages, stack them 3 high. That was an investment. It's not cheap. But in my situation, it worked. You know, I didn't want the manure just falling on the ground. I didn't really want to deal with tarps. Tarps are only a short-lived thing. And it's just the way that I choose. And, you know, my way isn't always the best way for somebody else. And I get that, and I respect that. Hey, sweetheart, you're going to be a good girl for me. Yeah, you're going to be a good girl for me. Somebody's been spraying you. Yeah, I know who it was, too. It was CJ. Oh, CJ spray you? Yeah. See, she's enjoying this. Yeah, dealing with another issue with my chickens. The other day, it was, easy, hon, easy, about this time. It was about, hey, don't bite. It was about 3:30. And I don't remember what I was doing. I was either going out to check eggs, or I might have been shoveling along the side of this building, shoveling snow. Because the snow finally came off the roof of this. Anyways, there was something that caught my eye in the back side of the chicken run. I knew it was dark. Well, I did what I was doing. I looked back, and I had my chickens out. I had a mink that was running back and forth on the outside of their run. So that's the first time I've seen a mink. I know I had a weasel here a few years ago, and he disappeared. But I don't need that, and especially right during the broad daylight. So I may have to get one of those live traps and see if I can get rid of that. I don't need that. Easy, sweetheart. Egg production has been really, really good, and I'd like to keep it that way. Nice, sweetheart. I don't know if everybody noticed how I flipped her over. Like I said, this girl does not like to be handled. She puts up with it, but, you know, she does not like to be handled. Your feet look good, sweetie. Yeah, your feet look good. Easy, easy, easy. So what I'm doing here, I just want to kind of look and see. She's clean down here. Feet look good. Could trim her nails. I'm not going to do that today, though. But what I do want to do is weigh her. And then go in and compare to where she was when I bred her last time around. It's been a while since she's had babies. So I just wanted to kind of do an overview of her health. That ear looks clean. That ear looks clean. You know what? I want to look at your teethies. You gonna let me look at your teeth? Easy, girl. Okay. I don't want to feel your teeth. No, I don't want to feel your teeth. And this is something that you don't usually like. Easy, honey. Easy. Good. Good babies. Good baby. Yeah. Yeah. Now, usually with her, boy, you shit. Usually with her, I do just what I have to. And I know the last video that I did on how to handle, I held her for quite a while. And it's not what I usually do with her. But I do want to weigh her. So give me a minute, turn the camera around, don't you bite me. Turn the camera around and we'll show. Okay, so I've got the scale zeroed out. Oh, easy girl, easy. 9.1 and a half. All right, good girl. That's good. That's a girl. That's a girl. All right, what I want to do is I want to show how I put my does in. Now, if I turn her so she's facing her cage, she's going to try to dart, and that can be dangerous. Number one, she could jump, lose her balance, and not make it into the hole if I don't have her close enough. And she could get hurt, and she could hurt me. I could get the clawed. I could get really clawed. What I like to do, easy sweetie, is I like to put them in backwards, just like that. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. She didn't see that opening, and boy, look at me. I am covered with hair. Boy, am I covered with hair. You know, she didn't see that opening in lunch. Let me grab her treat. Yeah, you know what this is, huh? Melania. Melania. Yeah, these are those treats that Leanna made. This is the grain one, not the hay one. Hey, sweetheart, want your treat? Melania. Hey, baby. Hey. Want a treat? Easy. Easy. No? All right. It's in your cage. So this was, hopefully by the time I edit it down, it will be a short video. On that important thing, you know, I have sold to a lot of new people, ones who have never had rabbits before, or they might have had them when they were a kid. They forgot everything about, you know, what to do with rabbits. You know, oftentimes you go to a video and you see people picking up their rabbits by the scruff of the neck. You know, with mother cats, they will do that. Dogs carrying their puppies, they will do that. You'll never see a rabbit picking up their young by the scruff of the neck. Like I said, I'm not going to say that I've never done that and that I won't ever do that. There are times that I do need to grab by the scruff. I try not to pick them up that way. It's when there's a doe, when there's a buck that I really need to work with. Hi. That I you know, I need to get them out of the cage quick, or, you know, there are times that I do that, but I try very hard not to. You know, you take, what was she, 1.5 pounds. That's a lot of weight to be lifting up by the scruff of the neck, you know. Buster is somewhere around 12 pounds. Rex he's probably pushing almost 13 pounds, you know, and when I breed a doe, that buck is going to come out too, because I want to do a check on him. I want to do a weigh. It's documented. Leanna documents it in her charts. You know, and again, this is why I try to keep my does, keep my bucks as quiet as I can. I try to make of the babies, right from the time that they're out of the the nest box. You know, just that little pet on their head, and they get, so they like it. So that was just, you know, and the one who asked that question, thank you. Great question. Anybody else has any questions on, you know, what I do here in my rabbitry? You know, it might help you with yours. I'm not a professional, but what works for me, I just as soon share with other people. Like I said, I've got different ones who have bought from us, and I want to share the knowledge that I've learned from other people, knowledge that I've learned by doing this, from mistakes that I've learned, successes, that we've had. There was a young lady that was here yesterday. She's interested in buying a trio. She wants to buy some cages. There's going to be a lot of new things for her. How to do this, how to do that. How do I prevent this? So I want to share all the information I can with them. A lot of times if somebody comes, in fact, there's a young man who bought 2 of my chocolate, a dough and a buck. I told him before he came, I said, bring a notepad. Ask all kinds of questions. I think that's important if you're getting into something new. Now, you can take the answers that I give you, go and look at other rabbitries and, see what's going to work best for you. Yeah, thanks a lot. I want to thank everybody for coming and visiting Jim's In-Town Gardening and also Bella's Legacy Rabbitry. Thank you for all the ones who have supported this channel. When I was looking for the name of the one who had asked that question, I saw that I took a jump from last night. I don't know what happened. I know there's some questions that I need to get back to. Some comments on the video. I want to thank everybody, first of all, for commenting, supporting this channel. There's a lot of channels I need to get to. I try to support all the channels that help support me. And then there's a lot who haven't come to my channel, and that's all right. But I try to support them too. Life has got very hectic. There was one day Leanne and I were on the road all day. I've got some cages I got to fix so I can put those on the market. I've got to replace all the bottom wire. So it was about a 6-hour drive round trip where we got the wires. So that tied up a day. We had a snowstorm here not that long ago that tied up a couple days. So, and then the sermons, preparing the sermon messages. It was 2 o'clock in the morning when I get done last night. So anyways, it's all good. Thank you so much, friends. Love you guys. God bless you.